Hey, welcome back to Mindset to Success, the podcast where we skip the fluff and get real about what it actually takes to grow, shift, and level up. No fancy edits, no hype, just conversations that move you forward.
Yep. And today's conversation? Classic. Like 1937 classic. We're going into the mind of the OG mindset guy, Napoleon Hill.
Exactly. Before YouTube, before self-help TikTok, before every bro with a whiteboard started yelling about grind mode, Napoleon Hill was writing down how the most successful people in the world actually think.
And it's wild how much of it still applies. I mean, the book's called Think and Grow Rich, but it's not just about getting rich. It's about how the top 1% use their mind differently than everyone else.
Yep. And today we're breaking down 5 mindset patterns that Hill taught almost 100 years ago that still separate people who grow from people who drift.
So if you've ever wondered why success seems to come naturally to a few people, spoiler, it's not natural. It's mental. And you can train it.
Let's get into it. The 1% mindset, Hill style. So the first thing Hill says is simple, but most people miss it. Definiteness of purpose. You can't hit a target you don't set.
Right? And most of us are just floating. Like, I want to be successful, but what does that even mean?
Exactly. The top 1% don't chase vague goals. They're specific. I'm going to build this. I'm going to do that. Here's how. Here's why.
I used to set goals like fix my life. That's not a goal. That's a prayer.
Yup. And Hill's point was, once your purpose is clear, everything else starts aligning. You stop being busy. You start being intentional. Second, burning desire, not just wanting something, needing it like oxygen.
This part hit me hard. Hill says you need to want it so bad that it becomes obsession. Not in a toxic way. In a locked-in, no plan B way.
And it's not just about feelings. Burning desire equals vision plus action. You write it down, visualize it, work toward it every single day.
He literally tells you to read your goals aloud twice a day. That's how deep the mental programming goes.
That's the 1%. They don't dabble, they declare.
All right, third one, faith plus autosuggestion. This is where it gets real psychological.
For sure, most people doubt themselves by default. The 1% build belief on purpose.
Hill taught that your mind is listening all day. Every thought, every belief, every word, it's programming your reality.
And you can hijack that with repetition, with intention. That's autosuggestion, consciously feeding your brain the future you want.
Instead of, I'm not good enough, it's, I'm building discipline. Not, I'll never make it. But I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm showing up.
Repetition rewires reality, period. Number 4, persistence. This one's simple, but brutal.
Yeah. This is the part where most people ghost their own goals.
Hill said it best. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. It's not motivational, it's mechanical.
The 1% don't rely on motivation. They rely on momentum, even on bad days. Especially on bad days.
They show up scared, tired, discouraged, and they keep showing up.
Last one, the mastermind. This is huge.
I love this. Hill said when 2 minds come together with purpose, they create a third, more powerful mind. And it's true, your circle either pulls you forward or drags you down.
The 1% intentionally build their tribe. They don't hang with energy vampires. They connect with people who are going where they want to go.
Proximity is power. You're not just choosing friends, you're choosing your future.
So let's recap. The 1% mindset isn't magic. It's built on purpose, desire, self-belief, persistence, and your people.
And here's the part I love. Hill didn't write this for billionaires. He wrote it for regular people who were tired of feeling stuck. If you're listening to this and something inside you wants more, don't ignore it. Start building that mindset today. One thought, one action, one shift at a time.
The 1% didn't start at the top. They started in the mirror. So can you.
We will catch you in the next one. Peace.